Night number 5. We have our ragtag bunch. Oh, look, runners again? Wow. I've never seen runners before. This has been like the all runners run. I've heard a bunch of people talk about it, Captain Nerd Rage. Very frustrating. Oh no, do we not get there? I guess we have... The accursed, this accursed's not in the base, right? Okay, we just ignore that accursed then. Okay, move you back. And then I do think we move over like this. To get rid of the miss sensor at the very least. Don't care about getting the stun off, I don't think. Okay. Why did that accursed not move? Oh, I guess it was in a position where it could just do some obnoxious thieving of mana, so it decided not to move. Okay. And then, to no one's surprise, our tome user is struggling with the simplest of tasks. God, the turn was over quite quickly, wasn't it? I'll move back like this so the accursed actually comes in. Make sure we're getting our damage up. We should have done that earlier, but that's okay. There just aren't a lot of targets for my wrath, it feels like. My wrath is lacking targets. It's a problem. We will make Geralt work. Mark my words. Hold on. So if instead of doing that, if we move to here, can we at least get these three out of the way? Alright, we have plenty of AP to get this cleaned up. Again, this is the challenge of spiky counter. I find it like infuriatingly difficult to even get enemies in position to hit my spiky counter guy. Like, granted, you know, we got a nice hit there, but like those are few and far between. I guess we walk down like this, and then we don't have we don't have vision because of that miss sensor. 3 action points there feels terrible. Alright, you have an extra action point. This mist sensor is slightly in the way. Okay, and then we already did our buff up thing, so we'll just toss a little armor there. Okay. Hey, Dim Dan, how's it going? I feel like in the back of my head, I remember you being an advocate of spiky counter. I'm trying. I really am. I swear. Also trying to find some value in the oft elusive great axe. Don't say I never tried. And obviously the plan is to hit ourselves with a nice mana crystal there. All right, 15 to go. Spiky counter has done essentially nothing. Accuracy continues to be a problem. We spent more mana than I wanted to on our defensive hero here. Yes, you absolutely can, Dimdan. You absolutely can. Yep, you can have two of the same weapon. It is often significantly better than Specialist, in my eyes, because you gain 2x the actions off of it rather than +1. +1 is pretty lackluster. Okay, big corpses, no whammies. Yeah, I think we finish up our defenses. Gear is for the weak or something. There we go. We got all full value, 12 corpse piles worth of full value, which is about as good as it gets. There's some pupper excitement going on outside. Let's see. Repair. I'll just bring it all back. I think we're gonna have plenty. You did crit runes so dirty in your perks list. Most characters don't need to spend more than 50% of their mana pool per night anyways. But if you're full mana, bro, then like what good is crit runes doing you? Right? Like this here, you're just not getting a lot out of it from my perspective. For every 10% missing mana, 4% crit. So like if you're missing 50% of your mana, you're gaining 20% crit. Juggle between 0 and 50. That's a lot of administrative overhead that generally speaking, like I'm not a huge fan of conditional things like that, because you can miss a lot of value off of them. I kind of like this shield. Yeah, I think it's nice. Be good for our spiky counter person. It's a percentage based thing, Lo, so it's surprisingly not great for those types of heroes, right? Like, a tiny mana pool that's empty is going to generate just as much crit as a full one. I mean, I guess, yeah, you have more wiggle room, but, like, if you're going for that type of build, you really need a sustain on your mana, right? You need something like Mana Collector, which you get very late in the game. It just, I don't think it works out quite as well in practice. What's the point of running Hammer Power Staff? Hammer has no benefit from opportunism. So so first of all, it does. Follow has opportunism on it, Dimdan. So you do have opportunism on it, and more importantly, Contagion plays insanely well with stun, because you can transfer stun. Now this hero, I'm planning on replacing both of these weapons this turn, actually. So we'll get that equipped. This is for sale. This we're keeping, at least for the moment. Yeah, 40 out of 80 mana. I get it. So you're getting like what, like 12% crit off of that? You get more crit off of, right? You get more crit off of Glass Cannon and First Blood with no micromanagement. Yes, Stunbot, exactly. Is it possible to separate your YouTube videos so that it's easier to find those that are actually edited videos on particular topics? It's hard to find them amongst all the stream uploads. So Brian, there is a playlist if you're looking for last spell videos. That would be the main answer, is the Last Spell 101, I think, contains all of the edited videos. But I do hear you. It's just hard because I like to put out daily content, because it brings a lot of new people to the channel. 4 times 5 is 20. For every 4 times 5 is 20. Yeah, so it's slightly better with a ton of micromanagement allow. What's the point of running double tome? People really like tome, so I'm trying once again to like tome. But yeah, 5% crit for non-evergreen, I don't think necessarily justifies it low. But yeah, it is a little hard. YouTube doesn't make it super easy for me to separate those. To go back to your question, Brian, but advanced maths are my specialty. That is for sure. All of the worst math comes here to die. Do we have someone that could rock these pants? Pick up some accuracy, pick up some block, lose some isolation. Sure, I'll do that. %, 500% of 40 is at least a decent amount. It's more than none and less than all, I'm pretty sure. So Lo, what is the means by which you are replenishing a select amount of mana? What's your strat? Are you using mana wells? Because this is where it gets to be, from my perspective at least, not totally trivial. I want to upgrade my gold mines, because we'll probably need those when we get some less value. That needed to be destroyed, and that needed to be destroyed. Okay, we have a few more to do now. There we go. Okay, we'll come back. We'll do level ups really quickly. I mean, I don't even generally build mana wells. So, let's see. Defensive hero. We could take some damage. We're still a bit off the block cap, though, so let's get that going. And then I think we're going to end up getting a bunch of crit on them, so I'll grab that as well. We don't need Toxic Leech because we haven't taken any damage, so I'll take Resupply. Yeah, Brian, I'm super curious if you have any suggestions. I'm super open to trying to figure out a better way, because I hear you 1000%. So coagulation makes this 40 into like 50. 50 health. How much do you get from a top level upgrade here? Our health is also getting pretty decent. 10% damage. I think this plays better because we're getting a ton of physical damage over here. A bit more XP gain doesn't feel too bad. And then I think Runic Gift is better than... We'll get Organic Armor next time, although... So this is for every 10 max HP. So this would be 29% damage. Okay, we'll take this first. We'll go back for Runic Gift. I have a trinket all ready to go for it. So we want crit. A few more levels could only help here. And then we'll take Glass Cannon. Or excuse me, First Blood. Okay. All right, that's level ups. Yeah, bro, it's pretty awesome. I like bigger numbers too. I am a big proponent of bigger numbers. Always. All right, let's do some filling in here. Yeah, I'll just do this whole area here. Ooh, barricade. Forgot to destroy that. Don't need to do this side quite yet. We love big numbers even if we can't figure out what they are. We're not good at doing math on the fly, but we do like a good big number, right? That is the truth of this channel. Maybe I should make that the tagline. All right, we'll go fourth row across like this, and then fill in some of the gaps here. There we go. All right. All right, back to shopping. Let's see. So I need some one-handed weapons for our defensive specialist. Who has picked up poison? Double daggers? Seems like we could do better. We have 400 monies. I'll grab this lightning scroll, and then we'll look for some better daggers. Ooh, that hand crossbow fits into the archetype that I was looking to build towards. Double hand crossbow I'm not super excited about. One hand crossbow is enough, but another shield with some accuracy on it. We can do better on shields too, I think. Ooh, that's a decent dagger. Have the zombies ever considered a siege? Thankfully, no. That would be very concerning. I think that would be quite the game changer for the last spell. So we need a better shield. Round shield, still not really exactly what I'm looking for. What's our defensive specialist rocking for a... Where are you? This is nice because Fortify is going to get us closer to block cap. So we'll swap that in. Congratulations on your new weapons. Show me a shield. Ooh, head bucket. Head bucket is better than that. At 31 gold, I'll pick it up. And a nice shield? Sure. Now, our tome user is going to get another way to apply lightning. The 47th way for them to apply lightning. And... Alright, I don't think we need to do much more. Our tome user is going to kind of sit in the middle. Our blood mage will be over here, and you will be over here. So wait, you are defensive specialist. So let's make sure that you are like right in the thick of things. You can stand back just a smidge because you're our blood mage. And was there really nothing else in here of interest? Not really. Not really seeing much. Tome with mana on it doesn't really do it. Don't want to spend 50 gold there. Anything left to upgrade? We could get the Shopkeeper's Friend upgrade. Sure. We'll be selling some stuff at some point in the future, I'm sure. Okay. I think we're good. This is a super annoying angle for this wave to be coming in at, I will say. Now, with Poisonous, I think these are all dead. So if we stay standing there, I think these guys all die to Poisonous. So we'll try and take advantage of that. It's sometimes easy to forget about the existence of Poisonous. Hey, H4. This particular run, we're playing with traps. So I've gone full traps, trap efficiency, trapper, siege, and scavenger. And I want to see how it compares to a full ballista build. So basically, like, you know, I'm trying to get a baseline comparison. You do be hitting hard, don't you, Blood Mage? I'm just gonna hop over to here so I can get this one sorted out so we have some better vision. Okay. So Poisonous should kill all of these, causing no panic. Bad math, I guess? I guess so. I mathed it poorly, again. That was a little weird. And then this guy didn't die? Alright, we're falling apart at the seams here. We'll be okay, though. Alright, Blood Mage. Admiral Akbar's Nightmare is such a good name for this episode. I love that. This is not part of the Haven? This guy's not causing panic? This guy really not causing panic? Alright, I should probably do... I guess I'll do this. Yeah, lightning rarely impresses me. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see, what do you have left for actions? You have 3 actions left. Let's try and get these guys sorted out so that I can actually see if this guy's causing panic. Alright, this water is not part of the Haven, even though the tile behind is. It's very interesting. It's our defensive hero, so we'll get them positioned here so that they take the hit, and then, I mean, is it worth? We don't have unlimited resupplies, but I'll probably forget to use them otherwise. And I guess I should get to, like, here so that I'm better aligned with being able to support each side of the wave. The bats are super annoying. Should have used this earlier in the turn, obviously, but... I think we'll still be able to rescue the A rank, I'm guessing. I guess I should kill this bat, because the last one... Actually, this one's not making it nearly as far. You encountered a bug with your reroll question earlier. Is it that you rerolled and you got the same items on your reroll, Tukey? Because that is a thing that happens, and I can give you some insight into how I understand it to work, if you are curious, and that is indeed what you're running into. Yes. Okay. So the general consensus, and this is not official, but is that is caused by destroying things before you do your rerolls. Weird, I know, but I believe that is the root cause. Why is there always a bat on this tile? It's very distressing. We're probably gonna need to kill that one. You did do destroy things before re-rolling. That would match. Yeah, that's it is very odd. I don't want to sell it short, but I believe that is the root cause. You are asking the wrong person. I have not delved into the code deep enough to have a great answer for that, but the answer is somehow and infrequently. Also, it doesn't happen all the time. All right, we're good. After that pesky little bit of damage that we took. Okay, so the issue that we have is that a single trap is not killing a runner. Okay, so this is the first place where I feel like I'm seeing a pretty significant downside to traps as compared to ballistas, right? Ballistas would have laughed off this guy, but because traps, even with all of the tech that we have invested in, are not killing it, we're taking panic that we don't need to, and our buildings are getting hit, which is no bueno. It is weird, isn't it, Tukey? Like, something very funky is going on behind the scenes there that some speedrunner probably will figure out how to exploit to get exactly the item that they want out of a reroll or something like that. But yeah, there's definitely some weirdness. All right, good enough. Also, this bug has been happening more and more with... I don't know why, if I'm playing differently, but like enemies get that those icons floating over their head, and it's very odd. I will say the traps are also falling off a little bit. And this is my problem with spin to win. I find so often it is almost impossible to get into position for getting full value out of a spin to win. Well, that was disappointing. You don't have volatile yet, so we can do that safely to blow those two guys up. Oh, really? Are you a dodgy duder? I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Anything we can do? We're not close enough to protect this guy. I don't think Carlotta's going to have any problem. Carlotta does have like 700 HP. So I think we're probably fine. There we go. And we'll just move back. And then I should use up my resupplies. Right? Yeah, it's a very rare one that comes in when you least expect it. But I've had it happen a few times, and it's super frustrating. So I'd like to not finish this turn so that I can put my last resupply over on this corner, because I think we're going to get like absolute value out of it. Speaking of micromanagey things, I'm not thrilled by having to manage resupply. It seems doesn't seem like a very interesting one to manage. Okay, we saved the A rank, assuming the traps don't kill everybody, which they look like they won't. Okay, we'll use this. Oh, does it only give him back one charge? That's also pretty disappointing. We need to get some healing received on our Blood Mage, for sure. Yeah, Spin to Win is amazingly fun when the stars align. The stars don't always align. Also, very disappointed that that one hero didn't even pick up one level up. Okay, get you guys over here. There's an interesting question of whether or not I should pivot to gear at any point soon. I think I'm going to keep going for the full payout. Hey, Astix2, welcome. Welcome at one and welcome all. How's everybody doing today? We have a good crew hanging out for our corpsey trappy run. Let's see. Let me do some repairs. I'll get all the gold repairs from our shops. Get those sorted out. And then yeah, our blood mage and our defensive person got a level up, but our tome user, unsurprisingly, didn't get any goodness. So let's see. We'll definitely pick up epidemic. We may have crossed a threshold with block where we're going to hit 100 almost without trying, but I'll still get that block just to get it up and done. Skill range seems really good here. And then our blood mage. Skill range also seems really good here. We'll grab that. We'll grab Runic Gift. We already have an item in there waiting for you. Okay. Let's see what the Elite Carrion has to offer. Ooh. Action points and a propagation bounce. I'll put these on. Put those on our tome user. No, Dimdan. So there are 3 defensive stats. I'll describe them in 1 second. That chest piece is pretty nice with the action point on it. I'll grab that. So there are 3 defensive attributes. Let's bring up a character so that we can see him. Well, technically there's 4. We're going to ignore dodge. But the way that it works is block is a flat reduction. So every attack that comes in on Joanna has minus 76 to it. So if you hit for 50, you're actually hitting for 0. Armor is the reset every turn ablative health. So it's essentially like health, but if you lose it, it doesn't do any damage. And then resistance is a negative multiplier on damage. So at the moment, this hero is taking 5% less damage due to resistance. And between the 3 of these, and then dodge if you want to utilize it also, you can make some very, very tanky heroes. So let's see. So I'm starting to think that this is the problem. The problem is I don't have the ability to, like, I'm going to fill up everything here, I think. but I don't have the ability to trigger multiple traps at once. So I think our ceiling on protection from things like runners is very low with traps, because these traps aren't one-shotting runners, and the runners are only going to get more healthy as the nights go on. We could use stun traps instead as like our alternative. I don't know why I put one here. It's going to bother my OCD. But let's see. Yeah, but we have this interesting problem of like I might do one more ring here. Ooh, this needs to be repaired. But like doing stun traps around this doesn't help out either, because our heroes are going to need to do work. We're also going to, I think, have to clear some corpses in order to recruit heroes. Yeah, Aztecs, the boss of this one is you need to be a little cautious of, for sure. Better pants for you, and then do I just want one more action point here, or do I want one more action point? You can take that, I guess. I'm tempted to save my money for next turn, and we'll do the bursty recruitment that we usually do. Yeah, this should be fine. We'll get Carlotta, our blood mage, over here. Actually, you probably do better over here. You probably do better over here. And then to start, I'll put you here, but you'll kind of run back and forth between the two. Yeah, we're playing on Apocalypse 5 right now, Aztecs, which is the second hardest difficulty. I find the hardest difficulty saps too much fun out of the game for very little increase in difficulty. Yeah, we're going to recruit some heroes in a minute. I'm probably going to have to destroy some traps to do it, unfortunately. But we'll just go to the next night, and then we'll recruit. We'll do a big batch recruit next time. But I think we should be fine. Let's see. Do I like you here? You can take one step back. Okay. And then you are our defensive hero, so I actually want you standing like in the thick of things here. Okay.